In the far reaches of northeastern Ethiopia lies a place unlike any other on our planet. This is the Danakil Depression, a vast and formidable expanse of salt flats, sulfur springs, and shimmering heat. It is a landscape forged by immense geological forces, a place where the very crust of the earth is being torn asunder. Here, under the relentless gaze of the African sun, the ground itself breathes fire. And at the heart of this elemental world stands a remarkable natural wonder, a shield volcano known to the local Afar people as Erta Ale, which translates quite simply to the smoking mountain. It does not soar to the heavens like a classic conical peak. Instead, Erta Ale is a low, broad dome rising gently from the desert floor. Its dark basaltic slopes are a stark contrast to the brilliant white of the surrounding salt pans. From a distance it appears almost unassuming, a mere ripple in the vastness of the Afar Triangle. Yet, as one draws closer, a faint plume of smoke and gas becomes visible against the deep blue sky, a constant reminder that this is not a dormant giant, but a living, breathing entity. The journey to Erta Ale is a pilgrimage across one of the most inhospitable environments on Earth. The air is thick with heat, and the silence is broken only by the crunch of salt underfoot and the whisper of the wind. This is a land of extremes, where life must be incredibly resilient to survive. The stark, minimalist beauty of the landscape prepares the soul for what lies ahead. It strips away the unnecessary, focusing the mind on the raw, fundamental forces of nature. The volcano waits patiently, its presence growing more palpable with every mile, a low, dark shape on the horizon that holds a secret of unimaginable power and primordial beauty. This is not a mountain of rock and ice, but one of fire and creation. It is a place where the deep interior of our world becomes visible, where the processes that have shaped our planet for billions of years are laid bare. Erta Ale is more than just a geological feature. It is a direct connection to the molten heart of the Earth. It stands as a testament to the planet's restless energy, a slow but unceasing beacon in a land sculpted by heat and time. Its gentle slopes belie the immense power contained within, a power that has been at work long before the dawn of humanity, and will continue long after we are gone. As twilight descends upon the Danakil, the true nature of Erta Ale is revealed. The final ascent is made in the cool of the evening, a trek across jagged, solidified lava flows that feels like walking on another world. A faint, rhythmic sound begins to fill the air, a deep, resonant pulse, the slow, steady heartbeat of a sleeping giant. Then, there is the light. A soft, otherworldly glow emanates from the summit crater, painting the underside of the volcanic plume with a vibrant, flickering orange. It is a beacon in the darkness, a promise of the spectacle that awaits at the crater's rim. Peering over the edge is a moment that is forever etched into memory. Below lies a persistent lava lake. It is a cauldron of molten rock, a roiling, incandescent sea that churns and bubbles. The surface is a constantly shifting mosaic of fiery orange and cooling black crust. Fountains of liquid fire erupt without warning, hurling glowing magma into the air in spectacular, silent arcs. The crustal plates drift slowly across the surface, colliding, tearing apart, being swallowed back into the fiery depths from which they came. The lake is in a state of perpetual motion, a dynamic display of creation and destruction. It breathes. With every slow inhalation, the lava level seems to drop slightly and the sounds become a low gurgle. Then, with a great exhalation, the molten rock swells upwards, gas tears through the surface in violent bursts, and the entire lake glows with renewed intensity. It is a mesmerizing, hypnotic dance. One can stand for hours, captivated by the ever-changing patterns, feeling the radiant heat on one's face. It is a glimpse into the very engine room of our planet, a raw and unfiltered display of Earth's creative power. Observing this spectacle is like watching a miniature version of the tectonic processes that shape our continents. The dark, solidifying crust behaves like the Earth's tectonic plates, drifting, colliding, subducting back into the molten mantle below. Here, geological time is compressed into minutes and hours. The forces that build mountains and forge oceans are visible in this single, contained crucible of fire. It is a profound and humbling experience, a reminder that the solid ground beneath our feet is merely a thin, fragile skin floating upon a vast, hidden ocean of molten rock. Erta Ale offers a rare and precious window into that mysterious underworld. Far from the glare of city lights, the sky above Erta Ale is a spectacle of its own. The darkness in the Danakil Depression is absolute, a deep, velvety blackness that is almost tangible. As the sun disappears completely below the horizon, the heavens begin to reveal their full glory. The first stars appear, not faint pinpricks, but as bold, bright diamonds scattered across an immense canvas. Soon they are joined by countless others, until the sky is so densely populated with stars that it seems to shimmer. The lack of atmospheric pollution and humidity creates a clarity that is almost unparalleled anywhere on Earth. The Milky Way emerges not as a faint, hazy band, but as a brilliant, structured river of light, a celestial cloud thick with nebulae and ancient star clusters. It stretches from one horizon to the other, a breathtaking arch of cosmic dust and distant suns. One can easily discern its intricate patterns, the dark lanes of interstellar dust weaving through the luminous star fields. Shooting stars streak across the darkness with surprising frequency, silent, fleeting dashes of light that serve as a reminder of the constant cosmic activity taking place above our heads. It is a view of the universe that our ancestors would have known intimately. This celestial display forms a perfect, serene counterpoint to the fiery turmoil in the crater below. Looking down, one sees the Earth's inner fire, the churning, chaotic energy of creation. Looking up, one sees the cold, silent fire of distant stars, a vision of cosmic order and unimaginable scale. In this one location, the two extremes of our existence are juxtaposed. The immediate, visceral heat of the volcano, the distant, silent grandeur of the cosmos. It is a moment of profound connection, a feeling of being suspended between the heart of the planet and the vastness of the universe. Long before geologists arrived with their instruments and theories, the people of this land had their own understanding of Erta Ale. For the ancient nomadic tribes who traversed this harsh landscape, the volcano was not merely a geological feature. It was a powerful living entity, a place of immense spiritual significance. One can easily imagine how they would have perceived this phenomenon. In a world explained through myth and legend, a mountain that smoked by day and glowed with fire by night would surely have been seen as the dwelling place of powerful spirits or even gods. The mesmerizing beauty of Erta Ale is underpinned by remarkable geological processes. Put simply, the volcano is located in a place where the Earth's crust is being stretched and thinned. The Afar Triangle is a triple junction, a point where three tectonic plates are slowly pulling away from each other. This great rift in the Earth's surface creates pathways for magma from the mantle to rise towards the surface. Erta Ale is essentially a leak in the planet's crust. Unlike explosive volcanoes that build steep cones, Erta Ale is a shield volcano. This is because the type of magma that feeds it, known as basaltic lava, is very fluid and has a low viscosity. Instead of erupting violently, the lava flows out gently, spreading out over large areas in thin layers. Over countless eruptions spanning hundreds of thousands of years, these layers have built up to create the volcano's characteristic shape. This gentle style of eruption is what allows the lava lake to exist. The story of Erta Ale is inseparable from the story of the Afar people. For centuries, this resilient, semi-nomadic community has made its home in the harsh and unforgiving landscape of the Danakil Depression. They are, honestly, true masters of survival in one of the hottest and driest places on Earth. Their lives are intricately woven with the rhythms of the desert, the seasonal movements of their livestock, and the trade of the region's most precious commodity, salt. The volcano, which they call the Smoking Mountain, is a central and revered feature of their ancestral homeland. Their relationship with the volcano is one of profound respect. They are the traditional guardians of this fiery realm, and their culture is a testament to human adaptation and endurance. Visiting Erta Ale is only possible with their guidance and protection. A visit to Erta Ale is an experience that engages every one of the senses. It is far more than just a visual spectacle. It is a full, immersive encounter with the raw power of the planet. The first sense to be awakened is often smell. Then there are the sounds. The silence of the surrounding desert gives way to the voice of the volcano. It is not a single sound, but a complex symphony of noises. The sense of touch is dominated by the heat. Even from a safe distance at the crater's rim, a wave of intense, radiant heat washes over you, warming your face and hands. And finally, there is the sight, which ties everything together. The relentless, vibrant motion of the lava lake is the visual focus of this sensory symphony. To stand before Erta Ale is to witness the pulse of a living planet. The lava lake acts as a metronome, marking geological time. Its slow, rhythmic breathing is a constant, steady beat. It is the heartbeat of the earth made visible and audible. This pulse has been beating for millennia, a slow and patient rhythm that has shaped the very landscape we stand upon. It connects the present moment to the planet's deep past. And that is perhaps the most mesmerizing beauty of all. This beautiful and humbling reminder that we are inhabitants of a world that is always changing, always moving, eternally, wonderfully alive.